Duty Fieldhouse, where tonight the Red Wings host crosstown rival Sheboygan North. Hello everybody, alongside Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. We got nasty weather outside, Chris, but the action inside this fieldhouse is going to be hot and heavy.
Yeah, I think tonight you're going to see two ball games that are going to be very, very close. Teams that seem to be coming on very early in the season, but I think it's going to be really close basketball tonight.
Don't be surprised if the play is not good in the first quarter, because the kids got to get used to the atmosphere. It's certainly different than a normal game, north-south game always being special.
Yeah, it is, especially for these girls. It's really young. Each team have only played 2 games. Sheboygan North's been off since a week ago Tuesday. You know, when you haven't had opponents in games like this, and all of a sudden you got a big gym filled with people and things like that, you know, you never know what might happen.
Now both squads open up conference play tonight. North comes in 1-1. They've got an impressive win. They also have a loss under their belt. Talk a little bit about North.
Well, North, they're kind of young. Both teams actually are really young. You only got 3 seniors on each side. You know, you got a very strong junior class by the North Side girls, and you know, they played a really tough Janesville Parker team down there and lost down there, and then they came back and got a win against New Berlin West. This is their 3rd straight road game, but this is a team that's been developing, you know, a lot of high expectations when these girls came in as freshmen. Now as juniors, you know, they got to start taking it to the next level and see if they can start competing for a conference championship.
Lizzie Free stands out, a junior, and she leads the team in scoring. She's also averaging 3 assists per game and averaging 3 steals per game. She's quite a player.
Yeah, just like her brother before, she likes to shoot and score.
And the old man.
Yeah, all of them like to shoot, but again, one thing with North, they're very balanced. Morgan Paris is real tough. Lauren Salzbrenner's, Nicole Maletsky. They got a lot of people that can contribute out there, but Lizzie so far early on is off to a good start.
Susie Runnis is a good coach and has had a good run since she took over the program. She would have to make a difference, I would think, too.
Yeah, she would, and you know, she's used to these games right now. It's kind of hard to believe how long she's been here already, and it had a lot of success. But as I said before, this junior class was a lot of expectations. This summer they did very well. They beat De Pere, which is one of the premier programs in the state, and you know, like I said, it's starting to take steps towards that conference championship.
Now North comes into this North-South game having won 4 in a row, but South a little bit of a surprise, starting off 2-0, Chris.
Yeah, Sheboygan South is a little bit different. Coach Thomas is kind of going with a bunch of sophomores. That's where their strength is. They, like North, as I said before, only have 3 seniors. They're led by 2 sophomores in scoring. It's a rebuilding thing for South. Gaining early confidence wins for them is probably very important. You know, Plymouth and Waupun, who they played before, you know, not their top programs. But you know what? There's something about winning, and that leads to success.
Now Katie Wyman comes in. She's only a sophomore, leads both teams in scoring, averaging 13 points a game. I haven't seen her play. I don't know if you know anything about her, but being a sophomore and leading your team in scoring is quite a feat.
Yeah, her and Rachel Smith is the other one leading them in scoring. And they, you know, she was here last year, so she's used to this a little bit. But again, a very young team. Youth is served tonight. There's no question about it. And we'll see how the atmosphere and if the nerves handle things early on.
Now, even though Wyman, a sophomore, leads the team in scoring, they're still really led by Puzzowitz and Rubley. They're 2 seniors.
Yeah, and those girls too have been here for 3 years, you know, and they're used to these games as well. They're right behind there, and you know, they've kind of been a leadership. I saw Tyler Thomas make something in the paper today that, you know, though we are young, the seniors have really kept, you know, basically like the glue to the team and things like that. And you know, both Puzzowitz and Rubley have been in these battles before, so I look forward to seeing them tonight as well.
One thing that Tyler seems to be battling over the last number of years is the lack of senior leadership. You know, and some of these younger kids coming up finally, he's got to be looking forward to those kids getting to be seniors and having, instead of 1 or 2, you know, having maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, and he came in when, you know, Sheboygan South girls had just an outstanding year a couple of years ago, and you know, unfortunately the cupboards kind of got emptied, and when he came in, it was a kind of rebuilding thing, and he saw a class in this freshman class last year, and now they're sophomores, and took advantage of them, took them under his toe, and this is how things are going to be done, and changed some things. You know, I know some of the people on the south side who things have been much more different, and you know, they work very hard in the summer, and you know, they're hoping to reap the benefits as the years go on.
In the short of it, it's going to be a tight ball game, and we don't know, standing here, who is going to win. Last year, you know, how much was North going to win by?
Yeah, North was very successful last year, and a lot of those girls are back here again this year. So, again, it's kind of like a contrast of situations. We kind of talked before the show is, how good is Sheboygan South, and, but North always seems to play the tougher programs to get started. So I guess we'll have to see what happens on the court.
All right, we're going to step out, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's ball game.
Just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you, it's only a
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Pop quiz for you. In what movie did I play a gang leader struggling in school? Who was my teacher? What did I learn in math class? Oh, and here's one about you. What did your kid learn in math class today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
The United Church of Christ. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're welcome here.
If you're not helping after-school programs, you're really helping to take them away.
That wasn't very nice.
After-school programs, wouldn't you rather be helping?
Diabetes is a killer. After I was diagnosed, I didn't feel sick, so I didn't listen to my doctor. Then it struck. I had a heart attack, then a stroke, and I was only 49.
People with diabetes are 2 to 4 times more likely to suffer a stroke than people without diabetes. And many who survive are severely disabled.
Don't let diabetes destroy your life.
Learn how to reduce your risk of stroke. Call for your free diabetes survival guide.
Look, my first tooth.
Dudley, spit out the toothpaste. That was the first time you brushed your teeth.
And I brush twice a day, every day.
Oh, here's that nice dentist, Dr. Benchley.
Yep, he showed me how to floss.
Why are your teeth blue?
I use my mouth guard whenever I play sports to protect my smile.
And visit the dentist regularly.
Remember, brush twice a day and floss once a day.
Parents, there's something you can do to protect your kids from drugs and alcohol. Combine ground beef with egg, tomato sauce, breadcrumbs, and spices. Bake in an oven-safe pan at 350 for 50 minutes. Serve hot.
This is Jamie Lee Curtis. Children who eat dinner with their families are less likely to smoke, drink, or use drugs. So, have dinner together every day.
Delicious.
A message from CASA, the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University.
Congratulations on the promotion.
I hope you're saving the extra money.
You gotta put it in stocks.
If you want to get ahead.
No, buns.
And CDs.
Way to go.
Better balance.
Stick it under the mattress.
Getting plenty of advice, but not enough facts? Visit saveandinvest.org. No confusing advice, no sales pitch. Just unbiased information and tools to help you manage your money with confidence. Saveandinvest.org.
Salam.
Jam. Salam. Ewa. Ride. Apa? Pa. Mir.
Shanti.
Nhiệt Sanh Nhốc đi.
We all want the same thing.
Peace.
And Rotary clubs are making it happen. Through international scholarships for young people to promote peace and understanding around the world. Rotary. Humanity in motion.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, getting ready for the national anthem, and then we'll have the introduction of the starters and the tip-off for tonight's ball game.
You might hear Sim Sanford.
At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and face the American flag, and join the South Student Band in the playing of our national anthem.
There you get a good shot of Tyler Thomas, head coach for Sheboygan South. Was a CCA kid, played basketball over there, and also played at South High School. There you see Susie Runnis. Runnis, longtime head coach at North. Starting lineup for North. Number 20, Lizzie Free. Lizzie Free is averaging 10.5 points a game. Also starting, number 24, Lauren Salzbrenner. She's averaging 8.5 points a game. Also in the starting lineup, Nicole Maletsky, number 40. She's averaging 4 points a game. And Morgan Parise rounds out the starting lineup, number 52. For the Red Wings, Nicole Rubley getting a start. Rubley averaging 5 points a game. Molly Burkhart also in the starting lineup. Burkhart, a 10th grader. Jaslyn Puzowitz has been on the team since I think her freshman year. She's a senior. Puzowitz averaging 9 points a game. And Kara Selk rounds out the starting lineup. Number 22, she's only a 10th grader. We didn't get the names of the officials prior to the game. Try to get those for the boys' game for sure. Not a big crowd here tonight, Chris. I think the weather is going to keep people away.
That means we better be good.
Really? There'll be more people at home watching. You see Kim Hutz on the right side of the screen backing out. Kevin Conway, assistant coaches. Jeff Wigdahl, Allison Komarny, and Mandy Erpelding are assistant coaches at North. Assisting Tyler Thomas on the south side is Terry Radke.
Well, I don't know if you mentioned, Marty, but North has won every game in this gym today and the gyms next door, including a JV victory by North. South actually led that game 20-10 halfway through the second quarter, and they only scored 14 points after that.
Wow. That is a drought. North in a man-to-man defense. South trying to get it inside. They do. Turn shot is off, no good by Puzzowitz. But South keeps the possession. Selk will trigger the inbounds. Coming around the screen to get the pass was Schaefer. She's being hounded at half court. One of the things we didn't talk about in the opening, Chris, and I had a couple things mentioned, keys for success. I think North needs to put a lot of pressure on South. That's really made their hay last year, creating turnovers.
And there was one right there.
Yeah, and I also had down pounding the ball inside. For South, they need to cut down on the turnovers and continue their balanced offensive approach. Boy, they had a lot of kids scoring 4 and above. I think I counted up 6 or 7 players. Jump shot in the lane is no good by Free. North got the offensive rebound, and now we get a whistle stopping play. Ball goes on Puzzowitz. We get a screening foul on North, trying to free up Free. Foul goes on number 40, Nicole Maletsky. No score. We're early in the first quarter. South does a great job of breaking the press. Puzowitz's shot is no good, but she's going to be fouled by Maletsky again. That's going to be her second.
Well, neither team is really tall, so you know Sheboygan North would like to pressure, make the game go a little quicker.
Puzzowitz puts that first free throw up and in. Two for two trip for Puzzowitz, and South on top early, 2-0.
South with pressure too.
And they cause North to turn the ball over. So South will have the ball back and the lead. A good play to make the catch by Rubely. North continuing to pressure. South doing a pretty good job of handling it. Puzzowitz has it in the corner. Skip pass to Rubely. She nails a three.
The key there was the skip pass, Marty. When you're stuck in the corner, reverse that ball, and she did. Here's a press break.
Layup attempt is good, and a foul. Maletsky on the layup.
Well, North just broke the press that time, Marty, and Nicole was wide open down here, and it was an easy layup, and you know, pretty much a silly foul there by Kara Selk. Sophomore. Her sister was okay.
Yeah, I guess she was okay.
Rubely gives up her dribble, which she shouldn't have done there.
South able to break it and get a 2-on-1, and shooting the layup up and in was Molly Burkhart.
Interesting to kind of press off the rebound there. Most of the time you make them after misses or something, but North applied pressure in the backcourt right away. Travel.
Travel is called on Maddie Bauer.
Amy Selk, I believe, is the all-time leading scorer here by almost 400 points. She had 1,277 points when she graduated back in 08. And another foul on North. This time they're going to get free. Lizzie didn't have a great year last year and worked on her game a lot over the summer. And so far, like we said in the opening, Marty mentioned, she is the leading scorer.
CJ Usadol in the game. She's only a freshman. You see Runnis on the sideline concerned. Her team is down. Usadol almost threw it away. It's a lucky bounce. Shot is off by Salzbrenner. North with the rebound. Putback is up and in. Getting the basket was Morgan Parise.
Well, we're 2 minutes in, Marty, and the second offensive rebound there for North. And this could get them right back within a point.
Parise completes a three-point play. It's now 7-5 South. Mixed results so far, Chris, on the press breaker and turnovers.
Yeah. Wow.
And a lot of bumping going on the sideline as they went for the ball, and Salzbrenner's going to pick up the foul.
Should have let that one go. Ball is out there. 3 people chasing the ball. Bang, 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 and you're going to call a foul on somebody? We're going to be here till 9 o'clock with 7 fouls in 2.5 minutes.
Really?
How about another foul?
All inside. That's going to go on free. That's going to be her second.
Well, Molly Burkhardt doing a good job posting up there. Boy, oh boy. 8 fouls in 2.5 minutes, Marty.
Selk gets it in. Shot by Burkhardt is no good. And North comes away with it. Now, even on a miss, South is pressing, Chris.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So is North.
Oh, foul after the shot, not called. Burkhardt got away with one. Selk got away with the carry, and she puts in the layup. 9-5. South looking formidable so far. Good back cut.
Exactly.
And a nice pass in the middle to Moletsky, but she can't make the basket. And Burkhardt trying to go for the hook shot, and she's going to get called for the travel. Another turnover by South.
Number 14, Kimberly Wyman.
Wyman in the game, leading scorer for the Lady Red Wings. Interesting, she doesn't even start, Chris.
Yeah. Boy, with just 2 games, it's hard to really tell, you know, who's going to be your leader and things like that. Well, another great idea by the FRCC. Why don't we schedule North and South the first game of the year?
Yeah, well.
Choose anybody to play, you know, play.
Moletsky's shot is no good. And gathering it in for North was Bauer. Long three-point attempt is no good by Parise. South comes away with it. 9-5, rolling down to the 3-minute and 40-second mark of the first quarter.
A long first quarter.
Yeah. North with 5 fouls, South with 3. Burkhardt, but she fouls her shot and gets the offensive rebound, and picking up her second foul was Nicole Moletsky.
Well, not only did North leave her wide open, North didn't box her out either, and a good hustle play there by Molly.
According to my records, I've got free, Salzbrenner and Maletsky each with 2 fouls for North 6. Morgan
No,
Parise,
that's a bad call. Jeepers.
Well,
the ball was tipped in the front court by.
I think she dribbled it in the front court and then went over the line. That's why the call. What she should have done was let it go, and then went and got it.
That was a bad call.
Of course, they're talking about it. They might do this again.
See
there
how
you
she tipped it? Oh.
Yeah, that was. She didn't dribble it until it was over the line.
Yep.
You're right.
There was no control of the ball.
Right.
That's why it was the wrong call.
I thought she had made her first dribble in the front court.
Very impressed with the South D, Marty.
Yeah, they're playing hard. That's for sure. Shot is off, no good. Rebound, putback is no good, but fouled is Riley Fullerton. Wyman picks up the foul.
Hard to believe Riley's already a senior as well.
Fullerton makes her first attempt. North is now 2 out of 3 free throws. South has made both of their attempts.
Her dad's a insurance person here in town.
Get the bounce. Ball is tipped out by Norse Lisa Werner. Werner slipped in the game while we weren't looking. And another foul on. This one's going to go on Werner, I believe. And going to shoot free throws will be Nicole Rubley.
Good grief.
You got to like this, Chris. We're going to be in the double bonus before the end of the quarter.
Oh, my.
9-6, South on top. Shot attempt is no good, and then we get a tie-up.
Put another log on the fire, folks. We're going to be here a while.
Tossing it in for South is Rachel Smith. Oh. And what do you think happened there, Chris?
Well, there's a little contact, so we're going to call foul.
That was a good call.
That was a good foul, though.
By good, Chris means she got her money's worth.
Correct.
Al Ritchie in the ball game, number 10 for the Lady Northmen.
She's over the line.
That's going to be no good. She's carrying that follow your shot mantra a little bit too aggressively. Self back in the ball game. That'll go as a missed free throw. South is now 2 for 4. And we get a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, Scott. We've got Eric Wiesman on the top camera up here by us. Kerry Kautzer running the floor camera. Scott Maloff in the truck, spinning the dials for this first game. Those two guys will switch. Chris Wright is the color man, and I am the play-by-play guy, Mike Martin.
And we're not switching.
Yeah, we're not switching. We'll keep it this way.
It's tough to really get any flow so far, Marty. There's so many
There is no
fouls
flow.
and turnovers and different things right now. It's kind of tough to really get a feel of the ball game so far.
The closest thing to a flow is when either team would break the press and get a quick shot off. That's been about it. Another long shot is no good by Parise, and then we get a foul inside. It's going to go on South.
Well, Morgan's taken 3 threes, and she's missed every one. She's 1 for 4. Outstanding softball player.
Van Sluice committed that foul, Chris.
Morgan also has a great arm. I'm telling you, I was at the North Powder Puff game, and she could just chuck it down the field. You better have watched out there, DVC.
Hey, when I was coaching baseball at Chilton, we had a girl on the team one year. Ooh, takedown. Bauer pops right back up. She'll be okay. This will be the 6th foul on on South. South picks up her 2nd foul.
Well, I think you hit it on the head, Marty, things being so early, just to get any kind of, routine of the season so far. I mean, we're obviously not seeing the best of these two teams so far.
Turnover by Use It All. Speaking of that girl that played on the baseball team, she didn't last very long. She was a senior and played a couple of games, actually got her in, but then she had to work. She was going to college. So I'm just thinking, you could get Morgan on the team. She might be able to help you out.
She's a heck of a softball player.
Oh, that's right. They play softball, don't they? Wow, shot was blocked. And then the blocked shot goes off of Puzzowitz out of bounds. Rachel Smith made the initial attempt.
Well, so far in the first 6 minutes, we have 7.
Oh, not making another turnover.
Yep, 17 shots and 12 turnovers.
Burkhart looking inside, couldn't get it there. Skip pass. Shot is up and in by Katie Sonnentag.
Another underclass, excuse me.
Ooh. That was Pluckelman on the basket.
Yeah.
I got the wrong one there. Sorry about that. Shot is up and good. Fullerton on the basket. It's 8-12, South on top.
They're just flashing to the middle there. Good job by South.
And we're going to get an offensive foul on Puzzowitz. Questionable call.
Wow. Boy.
For Jaslyn, that's her 2nd foul, and she's coming right out of the ball game.
That's a terrible call.
Carly Wyman coming in.
Nice strong move there and get called for an offensive foul.
Well, almost lost by the Northsiders.
Riley traveled twice. They only caught her once.
And Parise is awfully unhappy about it because it cost her a 3-point attempt. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. 12-8, South on top, and ball squirts out of bounds. I thought it went off of a North player, Bauer, but the referee says no.
No, I thought it went off of
Al Ritchie will toss it in.
there.
Yeah. Puzzowitz wanted to take it to the hoop, but good defense by South. Now we're going to have the Northsiders shooting free throws. Pluckelman picks up the foul. And going to the line will be Maddie Bauer.
16 fouls.
That's what happens when you use a P-less whistle. They work all the time. Another turnover by South. Jeff Risto wanted me to announce, Chris, that he is in crowd control. His name will be mentioned again when somebody gets out of hand. And Ritchie can't handle the pass from Use It All. And we're under a minute now. It's starting to fly by. Down to 150 right now. Both teams still playing the man-to-man defense. South has had the better of it so far.
Yeah, they're shooting, when they get shots up, they are shooting quite well, especially from outside. It's kind of the difference so far. But again, not a lot of flow in this ball game so far.
Almost a steal by Bauer. She had a good anticipation, but it went right to Nicole Rubley. Down to 20 seconds remaining. Another steal. Layup attempt is no good. And a good tip out attempt by Use It All to keep it alive, but nobody in a blue jersey was in a position to get the ball.
2 seconds here, Marty.
Maddie Bauer had the initial attempt. Wow, did you hear that? Well, turnover by South. North will get it with 2.3 seconds left and have an opportunity to get a shot off. Use It All, off the dribble. Can't get it to go, and we're at the end of 1 quarter of play with Sheboygan South on top, 12-8.
What do triglycerides or trigs have to do to get noticed? Normal triglycerides are below 150. High triglycerides increase your risk of heart disease. And if you're a woman, that risk goes up even more. After standing in the shadows of good and bad cholesterol, triglyceride, also known as the forgotten fat, is ready to share the spotlight and the attention. Remember to ask your doctor about the good, the bad, and the forgotten fat. And remember, normal triglycerides are under 150.
This message brought to you by Sister to Sister, working together for healthy hearts.
This is a banana. This is a cat. This is fire. This is harmless and actually helpful to some people. Don't believe everything you hear. The fact is that every major health organization rejects smoked marijuana. Now that the smoke is cleared, discover truecompassion.org.
Sheboygan South on top, 12-8. They're trying to break that 4-game winning streak by the Lady Raiders. And those would be North students. They don't look so happy. You notice too, North didn't get out of the huddle in time, and the official put the ball on the floor and started the count. North had to hustle out. So they're going to have to come out of their timeouts a little more judiciously, or they're going to get called for a violation.
20 turnovers in that first quarter, Marty. That's number 9 for North.
Oh, man. And almost falling down, and a steal is made by Bauer. Gets it over to Parise, who's fouled from behind.
We've also had now
Rachel Smith.
That's turnover number 12 for South. So North was 2 of 13, South 4 of 8 in that first quarter, Marty. And obviously
neither team getting a lot of shots off.
No.
Parise's free throw is no good. Steal by North and a good pass. Puzzowitz short-armed it, couldn't get it above the rim, and it goes out of bounds. South's ball.
That was Usadol that couldn't get it there.
Usadol had a good attempt at it, but couldn't get it to go. Burkhardt gets it over to Smith. Long shot is round and out by Rubley. And then gathering in the rebound was Fullerton, and she gets fouled. Van Sluis with her second foul. Boy, oh boy. You know, if one team could start to make their free throws, Chris, they could either get a bigger lead or get the lead themselves, that being North, since they're down. South now has 10 fouls. North sitting at 8. They've done pretty good the last couple minutes, Chris, not to commit any more fouls.
I see Allie Wagner's up here.
Use it all with the rebound off the miss.
Her parents, of course, are Greg
Lizzie
and Kelly
Free
Wagner.
going hard to the basket, and she gets called for a travel.
Another turnover.
Fullerton with that free throw made has 4 points on the night.
Boy, Lizzie Freeze only got 1 shot off all night, Marty. But of course, not too many people have shots off at all.
Really. Shot in the lane is off, no good. Rebound by Burkhart. Long three-point attempt is off. Schaefer had that attempt.
A lot of girls gotten in the game so far, Marty.
Free taking it down the middle, has her shot blocked. Rubley down the lane, can't get it to go. Oh, throwing it away for North was Bellinger, and then we have a whistle. South will have it. 6:24 remaining until halftime. There you see the action. Free gathers it in, puts it up and in, and she's fouled by Smith.
Not a good series there.
Flurry of action, not favoring the Southsiders.
First you turn it over and then you foul, and then we got a miss.
Yeah, let's call that too. It's 12-11, South on top, and we get a foul over the back on Bauer. And Burkhart will be on the line, shooting the 1-and-1. South in the ball game is 2 out of 4 on their free throw attempts. Burkhart's rims off. Free has it. Parise, pull-up jump shot is no good. And we're going to get a foul over the back. I believe that's going to go on Rubley, number 5. I know you don't like it that the officials are calling a lot, Chris, but I'll tell you, the girls aren't playing smart either.
No. No, they're not.
They need a good shot.
A lot of free throws missed too, Marty. You can start tallying them up as well.
Bellinger missed her first attempt and missed the second. And hey, no foul called on that. Jump ball. South will has the possession arrow, so they'll get it out of bounds. North has shot 11 free throws so far, Chris, and they've made 3 of them. That isn't even a good batting average. Rubley on a deep pass and almost stolen, but Burkhart comes away with it. Burkhart hard off the rim, no good. Calling for it inside was Wyman, Kimberly, but they didn't throw it to her. Now North turns it over again. Chris writing furiously in that turnover column.
Just slow it up and run a set. That's better.
A set? What's that?
I'll try to get some kind of offensive flow here. Here we got a little bit there. Keep
Rubley
moving.
wanted to shoot it, but pulled it back down.
They've got to set screens instead of move before the screen.
Kimberly Wyman, number 14, had it for a second, and then we get a double dribble on Emily Schaefer.
And that seems to be the problem, Marty, is if they hold the ball too long, they seem to turn it over, so it's better just to shoot when available.
I like that idea.
I've heard that and seen that. Now a lot of
Free has it. She'll crank it up there, but she gives it up, and the shot is no good by Bauer. South comes away with it. And a foul is going to be called on Fullerton.
Well, understandably, North has basically most of their starters are on the bench due to foul trouble.
Burkhardt on the line again. This is going to be Molly's second trip to the line. That free throw makes it 13-11 South. Puzzowitz back in the ball game for the Lady Raiders. Schaefer, Smith, Burkhardt, Wyman, and Rubley in for the Lady Red Wings. Paris got the three to go. She's been looking for that all night. 14-13.
On her fourth attempt, she gets it, and North has their first lead of the game, Marty?
Yes, sir. That's the first one.
But it's short-lived.
Inside to Kimberly Wyman for two. 15-14 South back on top. Whoa, high dribble. And taking it hard to the rack was Megan Bellinger, and she gets fouled.
Well, some of you may ask, why wasn't that a travel or a double dribble with that high dribble? Because she kept her hand on top of the basketball. I mean, she could have it, 12 feet up in the air as long as she stays on top. It may look bad, but it seemed like she tried to keep the hand on top and got a chance for a couple free throws here.
First one is good by Bellinger, and she ties up the ball game at 15. 4:06 remaining until halftime. And coming in for South is Carly Wyman. Wow, two made free throws, Chris.
And North now can set up their press.
South has done reasonably well breaking it. I think most of their turnovers have happened in the half court, and there's an over and back.
th turnover unofficially I have, Marty, for Sheboygan South in the first 12 minutes of play.
Puzzowitz eyeing it up but didn't shoot it. Free, open for a minute, got it off, no good. And then it goes out of bounds, it'll be South's ball. Lizzie forcing it a little bit now, Chris. I don't know how you feel.
Well, trying to get something going.
Right.
She's 1 of 4. North shooting poorly. Whoop, Lizzie, you're gonna get a foul. You're gonna get a foul. Sometimes you got to adjust your game to the officiating. They're obviously calling a lot of fouls, so you can't be bumping up and down the floor.
I think that's an excellent comment, Chris. Outside shot is no good. Shot attempt was by Carly Wyman. Free. Oh, she had the right idea, but the ball was tipped away. Drew the defense to her and wanted to get to her teammate Use It All, but ball was tipped out of bounds. Use It All with a penetrate and pitch, kicks it out. Rubley has it. Good defense by Bauer, cut off the drive.
There's a wide open Wyman there. You could have passed it there and had a shot.
Paris from 3 feet outside the line, can't get it in. And we get a scrum on the floor. Bellinger tied up. And it's going to be North's ball out of bounds on the alternating possession. Smith back in the game for South. And hook shot by Bellinger is no good, but she is fouled.
Bailed out on that.
Yes, sir.
Not a great shot, but drew the foul.
Caitlin Pluckelman on the foul.
Bellinger's someone who's made free throws before. She keeps it going. Yes.
Never a doubt, Chris. 17-15 North with their largest lead. And it's a new largest lead.
No, there's a lane violation North.
That's our second lane violation of the ball game.
Well, one time they went over the line, and
Right.
that time
they went over the other line.
Wait a minute, it was on South. I apologize, Marty. They counting that.
Okay.
South was over.
And a timeout by Tyler Thomas called from the bench before violation by the Southsiders. Again, it's a 30-second timeout, Scott, so we better keep it here. Impressions so far?
No flow, too many turnovers. I mean, the defensive pressure is there, but you got to learn to handle that pressure, and that's what you have all summer to work on and different things like that. And, you know, I still think it's way early in the year, and that probably leads to some of this, but there's way too many turnovers.
It'll be interesting to see if the ball game stays as close it is, back and forth, how the teams handle it when you get, near the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm really curious that, I think the third quarter is going to be more of a telling tale than anything right now. Get in at halftime, try to make some adjustments, get the starters back on the floor for one.
A lot of foul trouble.
Yep, and see if we figure out who's going to win this one. Long way to go.
Shot from a two-pointer that time. Carly Wyman makes a two. 18-17. Maddie Bauer eyes it up and got the roll. It's a three-pointer.
Hey, I kind of like this back-to-back baskets here.
Yeah, no
Now
whistles.
Yep, kind of going here. We're kind of going.
21-17, North on top. 1:50 remaining in the first half. Both teams playing hard, not necessarily real good. Paris being guarded by Rubley. And Free is going to take it out and try to set something up. Takes it right down the lane. Her shot is off, no good. Took it down in the land of the Giants, Chris. Shot attempt is no good. Rebound by South is no good. Smith on the first shot attempt. Van Sluis got the rebound and is fouled. She'll go to the line. Megan Bellinger on the foul. Nice arching shot by Rachel to get that one in. Fullerton comes in for North. Checking out is Bellinger. South gets a couple of free throws. 21-19. North on top. Interesting, Chris, that Paris, one of the taller North players, would be doing a lot of ball handling, bringing it up.
Under a minute here, Marty.
Use it all surveying the court. Bauer. Shot attempt is over the rim, no good. Use it all with the save. Finds an opening, goes to it and can't get it in. Comes hard off the backboard.
Boy, for a freshman, she asserts herself well.
She does. She's a very strong player, too. Use it all with the rebound.
We're going to hold for one here or just get the best shot available?
How about just get a shot?
Travel.
Fullerton traveled with it. 19.7 seconds remaining. North continuing to put the press on. Plenty of time. 15 seconds.
Rubley using that arm bar.
Yeah.
Better be careful.
Under 10. Burkhardt has it on top, looking. Rubeli, jump shot from 14 is no good. Parise has it, and that's the half. We're at halftime at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, and there you see on the top of your screen, Sheboygan North on top, 21-19.
The most dangerous thing
our kids have to deal with today
isn't violence.
it isn't drugs, it's unhealthy food.
Too many of our kids are overweight. They're headed for diabetes, heart problems, or worse.
They need to eat healthy things like vegetables, fruits, high-fiber vegetarian foods.
As our kids grow, the right foods can help protect them from obesity, heart problems, diabetes, and even cancer. To find out more, call for a free booklet or visit our website, kidsgethealthy.org.
One day, you were simply struggling to be a dad. The next, you're coping with a diagnosis of childhood cancer. CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
If you give me a fish,
If you give someone a fish,
You feed them for a day.
Teach someone to fish.
You feed them for a lifetime.
give me a fish, and you'll feed me for a day. Teach me to fish,
and you'll feed me for a lifetime.
Through Volunteers of America, you can help change lives in your community.
Mom, Jimmy's sick again.
You were always sick, too.
Not like him.
You don't remember.
He keeps getting infections.
He takes after you.
If your child is repeatedly sick, it may be PI, primary immunodeficiency disease, a defect of the immune system. The only way to know is by testing.
Mom, this isn't normal.
It's normal.
It's not normal. Talk to us about PI.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where North leads at halftime, 21-19. They came back from an 12-8 deficit at the end of the first quarter to score 13 second quarter points and take the lead. Leading scorers for South: Nicole Rubley, Molly Burkhardt, and Emily Schaefer. Caitlin Pluckelman each had 3. Then we had 5 other players with 2 each. North was led by Megan Bellinger and Riley Fullerton. Both those girls off the bench each had 4. Leading all scorers was Sheboygan North's Morgan Parise with 6. Chris, you got some turnover and other stat?
Yeah, I do.
But he didn't total them up at halftime.
Oh, yeah, I did. Sheboygan North just 5 of 26 shooting, and they had 13 turnovers. For Sheboygan South, they shot better, 33%. They were 6 of 18, but 19 first half turnovers. Boy, nobody really got into any flow there. All your leading scorers, too, really struggled. Lizzie Free, Nicole Rubley, both of them Free, 1 for 6, and Rubley 1 for 5. What I was impressed though with was CJ Uzado, who was a freshman, really stepped up. She had 4 rebounds. Didn't make any baskets, but she seemed to be all over the floor a little bit for Sheboygan North.
I thought she handled the ball pretty well.
Yep. Hopefully things will clean up here, Marty.
24 first half fouls, 13 by South. And North got South in the bonus early and then didn't foul quite as much later on in the quarter. Couple of shot attempts by South is no good, and then we get a tie up. North will get it out. Early in the third quarter, again, North on top, 21-19. Lizzie Free having a bit of a tough night. She has 2 points so far.
She's just 1 of 6 from the floor. But again, North only has 5 baskets. They're 5 of 26, yet they lead.
Parise had a 3-point basket and a 3-point play for her 6. Shot inside by Maletsky is no good. Selk has it, gets it down deep to Kimberly Wyman, who takes the shot. And Burkhardt tips it. And a basket by South. Schaefer on the basket. All tied at 21. Parise, high arching 3-pointer is good. They're gonna have to get out on her. Rubley has it, being guarded by Free. Bauer can't get the steal on the drive to the hoop. Selk is fouled. Morgan Priest commits her first foul of the night. Rubley rims off. Rebound putback is good by Burkhart. Lizzie Free bringing it up against Selk. North on top, 24-23. Free directing traffic out on the point. Takes it hard to the hoop. Shot is no good, but gathering it back in was Maletsky. Paris from outside the line. Pardon me. Paris. 27-23, North on top by 4. That equals their largest lead, Chris.
Well, Morgan missed her first 3 threes, but since then, she's hit 3 of her last 4. And that's the difference in the ball game, is the 3-point shooting game.
Bauer has it on the wing.
South looks to be in a zone off that out of bounds play.
Paris with a runner, her shot rolls off. Rubley comes away with it. Going hard to the basket.
She can't buy a hoop.
Shot is no good, and then she tips it away from Free out of bounds. North will get it back with a 4-point lead.
Gotta just keep shooting, Nicole. Gotta keep shooting. She's just 1 of 9 so far, but
2-on-1 by North. Nice pass over to Maletsky. Her shot is in.
You might need a timeout over there on the south side. It's a 6-point lead.
Burkhart was double teamed in the corner, but got it off to her teammate Rubley. And Free with a tip away. Now there was a good play. Wait for the ball to go in the backcourt so you don't get called for over and back. A driving attempt by Schaefer, and she kicks it out of bounds. Caitlin Pluckelman comes in, as does Rachel Van Sluis. Oh, they got a receiver deep. Shot is off.
Oh,
wide open layup is missed
by
Salzbrenner. North gets it right back. Salzbrenner outside the line, no good. Anna Wyman gets the rebound. Kimberly.
Salzbrenner struggling tonight too. Oh, it's 3 on the floor.
Oh. Actually, the pass was away from the defense, but was away from the receiver also. It's a full timeout, Scott. Why don't we take a short break? We'll be right back with North on top, 29-23.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones, and foods rich in fiber are good for your heart, so you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse. We're in the third quarter of the first game tonight with 4:24 remaining in the third quarter. North on top. A lot of ball handling issues by both teams, really. Neither team seems to handle the ball real well.
Not a lot of crispness either. Well, we understand too, the sound's been a little bit hard for just got a message, it's a little better, so we're trying to do what we can to help it out for you people that are watching at home.
Do we have to talk louder? Paris looking deep. Gets it into Free. You know, if you just had one girl that could handle the ball really well, you can just get it to her and let them bring it up. Maletsky being fronted inside. And getting fouled on the way to the basket was Salzbrenner. Chris, oh no, you're right. It was a travel. I thought she traveled too, but I thought they called a foul. But it was a travel call, the right call made by the official.
I agree with you, Marty. I thought they waited on the travel there, and then I thought they were going to call the foul too. I thought she did walk earlier.
Yep, she did. And you did it without glasses. Oh, nice pass inside, and the basket is made by Van Sluis. 29-25.
She's just a freshman as well. A lot
Bauer.
of youth.
Free shot is no good. It was blocked. And it goes out of bounds. North will keep it. And Susie Runnis talking to the official. You can see that at the bottom of your screen. Petitioning for a foul.
Yeah, just one foul here in the first 4.5 minutes, where we had about 10 in the first 3.5.
Oh, not a good pass there by Maletsky. Two South players were there ready to intercept. And then we get a foul on the sideline on Lizzie Free.
That's going to be her third, Marty.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see what coach does. Nobody's up at the table to take a free spot, so she's staying in. Outside shot by Rubley is off. And a good save by Bauer. Salzbrenner going hard to the hoop, got the shot up and in. A little bit of a circus deal there, Chris, but Lauren Salzbrenner got it in. It's 31-25.
Yeah, our first basket of the night.
Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Ooh, that looked like a carry, no call. Selk has it on top. Both teams maintaining the man-to-man defense the entire ball game. South did go into a zone a little bit on an inbounds.
Good feed.
Oh, round and round and round we go, and then it went in for Kimberly Wyman. Free got a little too far underneath the basket and was bailed out on a foul by South.
No, on a plea before by Coach Runnis. I think she got the foul that time, and I don't think there was a foul that time. She got bailed out as right. But,
that, by the way, is the third foul on Wyman.
I was just going to say, maybe the working the officials early got you that free throw attempt that time.
And you know, it was that official that she talked to.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel Smith checking in. Also checking in is Jaslyn Puzzowitz.
Yeah, Smith comes in. She had been averaging almost 8 points a game. She's scoreless tonight.
Score remains 32-27 North. Rolling down, 2:15 remaining in the third. Puzzowitz, the senior, has it on top. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. Almost looked like it might have went off of Van Sluis, but the official says no. And Rachel told the official he got that one right for once. Rubley trying to work on Free. Selk looking. Long shot by Van Sluis is no good. Free comes up with it. Gets it over to Salzbrenner. Salzbrenner made a nice shot earlier in the quarter. Looking for that same drive. Puzzowitz.
No, Usadell.
Usadell, pardon me. 44. Numbers aren't even close to one another. Thank you. Oh, there's a travel. Not called. She actually traveled twice and there was no call. Did you notice that, Chris? Whoa, nice steal. Smith lays it up and in.
She's on the board. That was a nice steal. Well, there, once again, it goes back to that ball handling. Why is Usadell bringing the ball up, Marty?
I actually thought she's a better ball handler than some of the kids out there.
Yep.
She got her pocket picked that time, though. And Freeze pass a little too high for Usadell.
.45 seconds, third quarter.
32-29, North on top by 3. South has made a bit of a run.
Oh boy, you're not going to want to call that timeout.
To avoid the turnover, Tyler Thomas calls a timeout from the bench. It's a 30-second timeout, Scott, so we'll keep it here.
That leaves them with 1, Marty, and there's a lot of ball game left.
Yeah, really.
But one thing we know for sure, the outcome won't be determined till the end so far, because it's just a 1 basket difference. See if they can use this timeout and pull within a point or even possibly tie with a 3.
South will get it out right in front of the scorer's table. You can see that right at the bottom of your screen. There is 37 seconds, 37.2 to be exact, so there's plenty of time. Selk with a little push off. And a carry is called on Rubley. Applying the double team. And North does a pretty good job of breaking the press. Free from outside the line. Couldn't get her three-pointer to go. Fullerton had it and then lost it. It's going to go off of her. South will have it with 15.4 seconds left.
I thought that shot was right on target by Free.
Yeah, and I thought it was a good attempt too. You know, she was open on top, and she's your highest scorer. She should be shooting. Rubley right down Main Street, scores. 1, Free's long shot is not long enough and no good. And we're at the end of 3 quarters of play with Sheboygan North on top by 1, 32-31.
Our story begins with a journey for knowledge. For research indicates that when a parent taketh a more active role in their child's quest for education,
that child will be bestowed with higher grades and higher sense of being.
Just a wee bit of time out of your meeting schedule is all it takes to show your allegiance.
Hear what your kids are saying. Get more involved. Join your local PTA.
Tick, tick,
tick,
tick,
tick,
tick,
tick.
Massive heat waves.
Heat waves.
Tick.
Severe droughts.
Tick,
tick.
tick, tick, tick.
Devastating hurricanes.
Tick, tick,
Tick,
tick,
tick, tick, tick.
Our future is up to you.
Tick.
Go to fightglobalwarming.com while there's still time.
Let's play a game.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, starting 4th quarter action. We have a 1-point ball game, North on top, 32-31. And North sitting in a zone for the first time tonight. Trying to force South to take outside shots. Not a bad strategy, Chris.
Well, just a change of
Change the look, that's
yeah,
for sure. And North with a steal.
and a common thing there.
Use it all outside the line, takes a quick shot and draws no iron. It's out of bounds.
South, number 21, Carly Wyman.
And we get whistles all over the place. What's happening here?
North still struggling from the field. They're 10 of 38. South shot a little better, almost 50% in that quarter. They're 12 for 31. They cut down on their turnovers as well. One team with 5, the other with 4.
Morgan Paris leads all scorers with 12 points. South is led by
There's a technical foul that time, Marty. They're going to get it on Carly Wyman. So that'll be a personal foul for her.
See that.
I don't know why or what happened there, but
Paris hits a couple of technical foul free throws.
And North will get the ball. That's another
that's a
crucial.
huge play, especially with South having the ball when all this transpired.
Coach Thomas is questioning what's going on. Maybe it was a substitution thing, or who knows what's going on here. I don't know what the deal is, but Coach Thomas is trying to get an explanation.
Oh boy, I don't think he's gonna buy the explanation. Well, maybe he does. Pats him on the back.
He's not going to like it, but he's going to have to take it. But
right.
That's a good thing.
Oh, that was close to being over and back. No call.
And I liked how that the official and the coach can talk and get it solved without, there's yelling or screaming or anything going on. Very well done by both parties.
Paris on a kick out, but she's called for the travel.
I don't know about that either.
Looked good to me. 34-31 North on top.
She passed the ball right as it dragged her foot there, so they say.
Rubley has it. North in a 1-3-1 half-court trapping defense now. Salzbrenner coming over to double team. Outside shot is no good by Carly Wyman. Burkhardt, good help defense by Fullerton and stolen away by North. Lisa Werner. Salzbrenner to the hoop, couldn't get it to go. Short-armed it and tipped out of bounds. I think that was by Puzzowitz. North is going to get it out of bounds, and throwing it in will be number 24, Lauren Salzbrenner. Free season opening, takes it, scores, but I believe the shot is going to be no good.
Boy, we had 24 fouls in the first half. Not that I'm arguing. We only got 5 here now in the second.
Well, for Selkris, that's her 4th foul. 3rd team foul on Sheboygan South. North sitting with 2, as Chris mentioned. Yeah. Oh, now they're talking at the table, see if the foul situation really is. North has it. South staying in the man-to-man defense. They trail by 3. Shot attempt is no good. North with a save. Great play by Fullerton. And a travel on North, Lisa Werner. You know, it's stuff like that that's just got to drive a coach crazy. I mean, you got the ball, you're going to dribble to the hoop, and you can't do that without traveling?
Yep.
Come on. This is varsity basketball. I mean, that's 8th grade stuff.
15th turnover there on North. Oh, excuse me, that's the wrong statement there. 18th turnover on North.
8 must look like a 5. Ball is taken away from Van Sluis. North has it, and they have the lead. 5:45 remaining in the ball game.
Rubley just can't get anything going. She's 2 of 12 from the floor, but like I said before, she's got to keep shooting. She's basically the #1 offensive.
Salzbrenner had a good look and put it down. A 3-point basket by Lauren.
Boy, and how many chances did South have it to cut it to 1 in the last 4 minutes? I know there's 5:18, but they had chances at the end of the third quarter here. They just couldn't get there.
That shot's going to be no good, but Burkhart with the rebound. South working it around the outside, now taking it down the middle is Rubley, and she's fouled on the shot attempt. Carly Wyman missed that first shot at the basket.
Extra opportunities for South. Chance to cut into that 6-point deficit.
Rubley looking to add to her point total. Rubley has 5 points in the ball game so far. Maletsky comes in for the Lady Raiders. Nicole buries that one. Makes it 37-32.
Great job of breaking the press, and here
Bauer
come the
free
Raiders.
on a nice pass to Maletsky. She couldn't handle it, and her shot rolls off. If she handles that pass, she's got a nice, easy shot.
Good point, Marty.
You know, it's simple stuff like that, just passing and catching the ball.
Turn up the D a little bit. No one's in foul trouble, and nobody is in close to the bonus trouble.
Well, good hands by Paris, and she gets it, and North has the possession. .421 remaining in the ball game. Puzzowitz coming back in, and so is Rachel Smith.
28 South turnovers.
And Selk.
It's too many for South. They're right there.
Salzbrenner's pass to Paris is tipped out of bounds by Burkhart.
Shouldn't be a lob. That should be a nice hard chest pass, Marty.
Well, the better pass would have been out on top because a player broke open just as she looked away. There, get it out of trouble. Van Sluis playing a little too tight and fouls free. For Rachel, that's going to be her third foul, Chris. And that's only the fourth foul in the half, which could have a bearing when you get down near the end and you're down. You want to foul and get the other team to the free throw line. Bauer, little hook claw in the lane. She gets it to go.
You know, Marty, she created a little space with an arm bar there, and that was just the opening she needed to get a nice little flip shot there and put it in, and that's a big lead for North now.
That was a big basket and a nice play by Maddie.
Tell you, South is in a huge drought. They haven't scored a basket in about 6 minutes.
And they call a travel. Bauer applying the pressure. Looked like she had knocked down the South player Puzzowitz, but no call. Timeout by North. It's a full timeout with 3:43 remaining. North on top, 39-32. We'll take a short break.
Let's play a game. Let's pretend you own an apartment building and I want to rent from you. I make a good salary, have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me? What if I have an accent or a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want. If you think you've been discriminated against, call us.
Back at South High School's a cutie field house. And you're right, Chris. The baskets, especially in this fourth quarter, they haven't scored. We're over halfway done. You know, it's been over 4 minutes since South has made a basket.
Well, they hadn't had one at the end of the third quarter either, so we're under 4, so it's been a while, about 6 minutes.
Way at the end, Rubley made that one, but it's any way you cut it, it's been a drought for South.
Yeah, it was 34-31 towards the end of the quarter, and it hasn't gotten any better for South.
Miletsky almost threw it away. Good defense by Molly Burkhart. Free has it on top, being guarded by Van Sluis. Salzbrenner, North kicking it out. Shot is around and out by Paris. And then we get a whistle under the basket. It's going to go on North. North's Maddie Bauer committing the foul. Her second, fourth team foul. Both teams now sitting with 4 fouls, Chris, and you're right. You know, the way that first quarter went, we had 4 fouls within about the first 3 minutes of the game. Rubley has it again. North setting up a 1-3-1 zone. They're not attacking as they cross the line. They're waiting till they bring it up towards the free throw line.
Well, Coach Runnis likes this because the clock is now going to be rolling under 3 minutes. And South is trying to figure out how to solve this problem. They got to get some swing.
Well, the other thing is they've not shot the ball well all night, and to force them into more of an outside shooting game is going to really create problems for the Southsiders. Rubley's drive to the basket is no good. Puzzowitz stole it away from Miletsky, and then her shot is off as she's fouled. Usadol commits the foul, her first, and Puzzowitz to the line.
South 0 for 4 shooting in the quarter. They also have 6 turnovers, and again, that just does not help the situation. 30 turnovers.
Usadol puts in a pair.
Big free throws.
Those were, and South is now shooting 8 for 12 on their free throws. Free on the kick. It's a 3-on-1 break, and hustling in was Rachel Smith to steal the ball. What a play.
Oh, boy.
Salzbrenner should have been called for a foul, but wasn't. Rolling down to the 2:25 mark.
Miss Selk on the flash there. Good decision.
Puzzowitz taking it hard to the basket and is fouled again.
Good decision of taking it right to the rack. Salzbrenner now with 3 fouls. Free has 3 fouls. Selk for South, she has 4.
Puzzowitz through the first part of the game, Chris, the first 3 quarters had only 2 points. Well, she's sitting with 3 over the last few seconds of the ball game. Make it 4. She nails a couple more free throws. South coming back at the free throw line. 39-36 and almost stolen away.
That is a bad call. An absolutely bad call. That went right off the Salzbrenner there. That is a horrible call. And not the time to make a poor decision by an official.
Oh, Salzbrenner knocked to the floor by Burkhart. And she will go to the line.
Oh, that's a little late on the replay. Excuse me, that went right off of Usadel there. Whew. That's a game-changing call right there. Now, if I was South here, I'd be very aggressive because, you got a couple fouls to give here.
Free, season opening, takes it to the hoop. It bounces hard off the rim. South with the rebound. We're sitting at the 2-minute mark. Bauer with the steal. Free with the layup is good, and she's fouled.
Once again, turnovers just destroying the chances for Sheboygan South. He got the great rebound there, and then they turned the ball right over. There you see the tail of the tape. 41-36, make it 42-36. And what a call on the end by South. And then they had the rebound, and another turnover by South really cost them there.
Wow.
From a 3-point game to a 6-point game.
North with a 6-point lead. Burkhart's three is no good, and she's fouled after the shot. My goodness. Both teams not playing smart basketball. Burkhart will be at the line shooting three.
Gotta make your free throws, ladies.
Puts in the second one.
For those of you that missed it, she was trying a three-pointer when she was fouled. That's why she's shooting three.
South has made 11 of 16 free throws so far in the ball game. And that one rims off. But Selk with the rebound, we get another foul on North. Kara Selk fighting hard and getting the board. Morgan Priest commits her third foul.
Marty, that's the 5th offensive rebound for Sheboygan South here in the quarter.
Wow.
They don't even have a basket, I think, in the quarter. But
No baskets in the quarter, all free throws.
And they're missing free throws. That's the third miss. It'd be 42-40. You make them all. You can say that was a bad call by the official, but you had chances.
Selk hits 1 out of 2. It's 42-38. North on top. Paris down deep. Shot is up and in by Sheboygan North's Riley Fullerton.
And she is fouled.
Yeah, I don't see why they don't call that. I mean, she got undercut. Steal by Free.
Take it to the rack.
Free off the glass and in, and North starting to build up a bit of a lead. 46-38, an 8-point lead. This is the largest lead of the ball game.
Minute 15.
Rubley with a long three, but can't get it to go. Burkhart with another offensive rebound by South. Rubley pushes it hard to the basket and hits a runner.
Well, Coach Thomas calls timeout, but that's all she wrote on the timeouts.
It's a full timeout, Scott. Why don't we, with 55.7 seconds left in the ball game and North up 6, why don't we take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Drivers face all kinds of distractions. Before your wireless phone becomes one of them, stop. Drive safely. Keep your phone in easy reach and dial sensibly. In bad weather or traffic, call later and use a hands-free device. Remember, with wireless, safety is your call.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, there you see North up by 6. It's been an entertaining game, not well played and not even played smartly in many instances, but entertaining nonetheless. You said South used up their last time out, is that right, Chris?
Yep, they used 2 in the second quarter, 2 in the third quarter, and that means they are out. Oh, I said he just said you have 1 timeout left. That is incorrect. I got all 5. I got them written down right here.
Rubley on the foul. Salzbrenner will go to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. That's a 7th team foul.
Okay, and a good quick foul, sometimes you don't have time to decide who you're going to foul. There's a lot of time left, so maybe I pick and choose. This is where those scouting reports go down and things like that, and this happens here. Salzbrenner so far is a 75% free throw shooter on the year going into tonight.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I got all types of stats.
You doing errands after school? That wasn't on the website.
We didn't look close enough.
They had, was it South had theirs? Well, big free throw by Salzbrenner. She's got an opportunity to extend the lead to 8. Right now it's a 7-point advantage for North.
And that's a huge advantage. I mean, South in the whole game has scored, you know, just 40 points.
And
so
they don't have any 3-pointers either.
Yeah, and you're asking for them now to get a fifth of their points in less than a minute.
Rubley, shot no good. Paris on the rebound attempt, couldn't gather it in. South will keep it. North staying in the man-to-man defense on the inbounds.
Rubley just 3 of 16 tonight. Really, North's done a nice job on her.
Rubley on a runner. Foul is called prior to the shot. Well, I didn't see it, Chris. Did you?
I didn't see it, but again, not a good foul there. It's lucky they didn't get it on the shot and it went in. Plus, when you got the lead, you know, you don't want the clock to be stopped. And wholesale changes for the South Red Wings.
They called the foul on Free. That's her 4th. There's 40.6 seconds remaining. I'm going to see her Rubley on the line. Shot rims off. Paris with the rebound.
Missed a lot of free throws. South did.
Free wanted to throw the ball over to Fullerton and did, but way over Riley's head. It goes out of bounds. South will get it back, and
you were correct there, Marty. Threw it over Riley Fullerton. Not just over to her.
Way over.
her. South's got to hurry. They can't.
Under 30 seconds left.
You just got to get up and shoot. Get up and shoot. Catch and shoot. 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 Good girl.
Rubley no good. Rebound putback is no good. Fullerton with the rebound. Free has it, and a foul. Good foul that time by Nicole Rubley to prevent the fast break. Chris is going to head down, do some interviews after the game. Lizzie Free will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Erica Trum in the ball game. Along with Kate Ristow. Free shot is no good. South having trouble finding an open shot. Stolen away by Fullerton, and that's going to be the ball game. North the winner. They run their winning streak to 5 in a row against the Southsiders, but I'll tell you, Sheboygan South put on a healthy battle tonight, only to come up short by a final of 48-40. We're going to step out for a minute. When we come back, hopefully Chris will have a couple of girls from the north side, and we'll get ready for the second ball game.
Fruit. What a tasty treat. Fruits packed with potassium and other nutrients can help keep your heart pumping strong during the game. And they give you energy back so you can take on the next activity. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
The Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
2 million seals and counting killed over the last decade. Make your voice heard. Visit ifaw.org to end the cruelty.
I'll talk to you first, Nicole. Talk to her first. Hey, here we are back at South Security Fieldhouse where the Sheboygan North ladies won. Nicole, kind of a interesting game tonight. Not too sharp, a lot of turnovers and things like that. Do you think the long layoff for you girls, you haven't played for like 10 days, do you think that hurt a little bit?
I don't know if it hurt, but we definitely were eager to play. We played the freshman boys this week to get mixed up a little bit, but I don't think it hurt us. We were a little slow, but I don't think it really hurt us. We were ready to go.
Well, you really shut them down in their shooting. Their shooting percentage was very low. You really had great defense tonight as a total unit.
Yeah, we did. We knew from the start that it was going to be a close game, and we knew that our defense was, in the end, was what's going to pull us through the end. So, defense for sure. Yeah,
you create a lot of turnovers, especially, you know, on your press and things like that. That, you know, really kind of set the tone.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we knew that that's our game, so we had to just start out with that from the beginning.
Being a senior, you know, you got a lot of young girls on your team. You know, you've been through this a little bit for a while now. It's, you know, games like this are big things. Do you say anything to the girls, or you just go for what's there?
Well, everyone was pretty jacked for tonight, so we knew that was. Yeah, we had to kind of call. We had to. So. The leader right there.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Riley, definitely a team effort today. As Nicole mentioned, your team was in foul trouble, so you had to have a lot of contributions, especially off the bench.
A lot of our bench players went in tonight. They all did a great job contributing to our win. We couldn't have done it without.
Yeah, it's really early in the season here, and I mentioned before there was a big layoff and stuff like that, but all of a sudden you got to start your conference right away with South. That's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, but it was a really great starting out with a win, so we started off kind of slow with the season, but the game went slow at first, but now it was great.
Yeah, I mentioned before, too, you got a lot of contributions from a lot of people. I know Morgan Paris at 14, but a lot of people got to score a little bit. You know, it seems like you're very deep on your team, and anybody can score for you guys.
Yeah, Megan Bellinger also came in the game and did a great job. She made 4 key free throws, and that really set us up with a good note on the second half.
Well, this is still early in the year, as I mentioned before, and you know, what can a win like this, you know, kind of start with your conference stuff and things like that? How can this help your team through the year?
Well, just set us off on a good note. We'll just build off of there.
Yeah, and you guys are definitely prepared today, and hopefully get some wins in the future.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So how's this North-South experience been for you over the last couple of years?
Well, it's always nerve-wracking going in at first. We just have to calm our nerves, and everyone just needs to play our game the way we know we can.
Well, congratulations to both you ladies. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. With that, we'll send it back to Marty.
All right, final score was Sheboygan North 48, South 40. We do have some final scorers for you. Leading South was Nicole Rubely with 8, Molly Burkhart and Jaslyn Puzzowitz each had 6. For North, they were led by Morgan Paris with 14 points. Following her was Lizzie Free with 8. And then Riley Fullerton off the bench had 6. In JV and freshman action earlier in the day, Sheboygan North won the freshman game and the JV game. We did not get final scores on those 2 games, but the Lady Raiders on North-South Saturday did a sweep. They won all 3 games. One more time, Sheboygan North the winner 48-40. We're going to take a short break, and we come back. Chris and I will have the opening down on the floor, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.